Hello everyone to a new section called Full Circle, and today it's Full Circle with Manchester United and Arsenal at Old Trafford. The team losing 3-1 at the end of the day. I thought we afforded this team too much respect in the first half especially. I thought we would set up with a lot of possession and Manchester United would try to hit us on the counter-attack. That happened in the second half, so I feel like we got a little bit out of our own DNA in the first half. And, looking back at that 5th-minute decision with Martinelli's goal ruled off from VAR, I have to look at it from the point of view of if that was against us, would we feel aggrieved? I have to say we would have felt aggrieved if we were fouled in the centre circle like that. So, but it's up to Arsenal to continue to move forward and to redouble their efforts and go and win this game in the first half. First goals conceded was to Anthony. Again, Arsenal handing out gifts to newcomers. Now it's individual players rather than the team itself. For me, Gabriel Magalhaes is starting to do. We're starting to see a pattern with Gabriel Magalhaes. He's moving out, following players into the middle of the field, and he did this for this first goal. Going forward to put a tackle in, leaving us short with Saliba and Zinchenko at the back. Zinchenko's got to trust Saliba can take care of Rashford in the centre and mark his man really and not try to close in on Saliba. This is something Arteta talked about in the post-match. Players playing their roles, and I think Zinchenko came inside and left that gaping hole for Anthony to take control of. Ramsdale really didn't have much of a chance with that. We were cut wide open. We go in 1-0 at half-time, come out in the second half, and we've redoubled our efforts. We're pushing. We have a lot of control in the game, and I'm feeling quite comfortable and confident that we're going to get back into this game. We do get back into the game through Ødegaard's quick feet. A pass through the middle to Jesus. Jesus had attracted a lot of attention all game, and I thought Martinelli or Saka would benefit from that. And this is what happened. The ball comes to Saka, he dispatched it, and we're 1-1 at the time. Couple of things happened then for me. Looking back on this and having an extra day to think about it, Ronaldo comes onto the pitch. And Ronaldo would have a part to play in the next 2 goals. A lot of people won't see this, so go back and watch it on tape and you'll see Sambi Lokonga playing in the single pivot. I come into the opinion now that Sambi Lokonga can't play away from home in tough environments like Old Trafford, Newcastle, let's say White Hart Lane, Liverpool or City. He can't play that single pivot by himself. We need to go to a double pivot in those situations. Granit Xhaka is too far forward to help him. And in this situation, Ronaldo pushes Lokonga toward the left-hand side. Now Lokonga's got a choice here. He can either go forward as he does to Gabriel Jesus and try to stick a pass in where there's 4 Manchester United players, or he can recycle. Go back to Gabriel Magalhaes or Saliba and recycle the ball back to the right-hand side. For me, Sambi Lokonga makes the wrong choice, tries to force the ball in there, and Lokonga's on the left wing with Ronaldo. Granit Xhaka is too far forward, he got sucked in, and Eriksen releases the ball to Bruno Fernandes. Here we have a situation where Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes are isolated with Rashford, and Rashford's hold-up play is not great, but what he is really good at is finishing. And for me, it's a great pass. Saliba's caught out by the pass because he's trying to twist and turn and get his body set. Rashford is through, and Ben White almost gets across to recover, and but it's 2-1. We go down 2-1, and it's a kind of a devastating blow to us. At this point, Ramsdale starts to lose his composure a little bit, tries to play out from the back. The ball goes to Bruno Fernandes, and we're lucky because Ramsdale was able to clean up from his own mistake and make a save. McTominay gets a yellow card on Jesus in the 70th minute, and in the 71st minute, Gabriel Jesus has a shot just wide. Now, goals that are taken off, the first half goal, or Gabriel Jesus not quite getting that inside the post and scoring. We could have been 2-2. Goals matter, and when you miss chances, they matter as well. And we were not great going forward, just 3 shots on target all game. And with that being said, our midfield didn't hold up for that second goal. Now, the third goal comes in the 76th minute. Looking back at this again, Gabriel Magalhaes goes too far forward. He follows Ronaldo all the way, tries to make a tackle, and Ronaldo is able to get the pass off. Saliba and White are too far forward. We have a high line. White actually plays on Eriksen, who's sprung through the middle. Saliba's out of position. A quick transition again, and before we can get back in position, Rashford has dispatched the ball, 3-1 down. So Arteta wants all of his players to play this way. I don't actually see Arsenal having a plan B. A lot of people are talking about a plan B. I don't think Arteta wants Arsenal to have a plan B. Arteta is going to have his players play in the same fashion the whole way, and all of the squad have to play to this pattern of football and to play within the system. This is what Pep Guardiola does. Yes, I have a couple of questions for you then. Drop your comments in the section down below. Leave your comments and I'll interact with you. First question is, can Sambi Lokonga play a single pivot? Do you want to see Sambi Lokonga play in a single pivot? I believe if Mohamed El-Neni was fit or Partey was fit, they could play the single pivot at Old Trafford. But I think it's too much for Sambi Lokonga to ask of him in a single pivot in front of a back four right now. That's one question. The other question is, should Arsenal have been more pragmatic and parked the bus, Mourinho style? We're at a stage at Old Trafford where it's 60 minutes in, 65 minutes in, and we're at 1-1. Now, part of me wants Arteta to feel like we should feel empowered to go on and win games, and we've done a lot of that last season. We've won games on the front foot, albeit with small margins, fine margins, but we did win a lot of games last season. You can't deny that. We've won 5 games in a row last season, and the middle part of our season, from November to probably March or February, we were outstanding, picking up a lot of points. Do you want Arsenal to be more pragmatic in these situations? Take a draw. We'd be a lot more happy today with the draw, but the counterpoint to that is I want Arsenal to strive to go and win games, and we actually lost 2 points trying to strive and go forward and win games. We played a high line. We got punished for that by being transitioned on by the Manchester United players. So do leave your comments in there. Our players were marked tightly in this game. That's another feature that Manchester United did to us. They paid special attention to Gabriel Jesus. So maybe that's something that Arsenal need to think about moving forward. We go forward to the Europa League on Thursday night. We will have a Thursday night forum talking about FC Zurich game. We will be discussing some of the points that I've raised here in this video. And we go to the next league game next Sunday against Everton. It won't be an easy game. Everton have improved. They've acquired a few decent players in the summer window. So we can't take Everton lightly, but it needs to be another situation where Arsenal need to bounce back. Having lost the game now, the major thing from this season will be, can we respond? Last season when we lost the game, it became 2 games. It became 3 games. We can't start dropping points now. We have to maintain our position in the table with some draws to Liverpool, Manchester City and Newcastle. The damage yesterday on the face of it has been minimal, albeit it was a damaging defeat. But we need to go forward now. 2 Europa League games and 2 league games before we come to the North London derby. Everton at home will present its own difficulties. We need to win that game. And Brentford away from home represents a game for me, much like Old Trafford. I'm looking to see if we can have a bounce back, or if we have learned from this game. I think players like Sambi Lokonga and Gabriel Magalhaes need to learn from this game and not put the team in bad situations on the field. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, slap a like on it. Subscribe if you're new around here and you haven't already subscribed. It is completely free content, and I will try to give you full circles most every week now, going through the season. So we'll have this full circle show that you can comment on, drop your comments in. We'll have the Thursday night forum, and then we will have the flagship Sunday show. But until then, Arsenal need to get back on track Thursday night, beat FC Zurich, and further to that on Sunday, bounce back in the league and beat Everton at home. We can do it. Come on, you Gunners.